10,000. I want to talk about this. Sometimes I hear in conversation, or the question comes to me. People sometimes email or come to the temple and ask and so forth. This question about, where do I start? Where do we finish? How do I get to Kensho? How do I get to awakening from where I am? And this is very interesting. I mean, and we've all done it. We've all done it. I've done it. I did it when I was starting out, when I was in my teens, and I was becoming interested in Zen. I kind of thought, well, awakening, that's something I've got to get. Now, how do I get that? Well, according to tradition, maybe I sit on my cushion as hard as I can and I get it that way. Now, the problem with this paradigm, it's kind of useful. It is a useful paradigm to follow, but the problem with it is this kind of like when you come to some stairs or steps, and there are these, sometimes, in Japan, sometimes there are temples and they're up a mountain, and you see steps and they're going up and up and up and up and up, I've been to some very intimidating places where the steps rose up, very vertically, and they're very intimidating to look at. And you naturally look at the bottom, and the first couple of steps, and you look towards the top of this, as if you can see the top. Sometimes you can't see the top, and you think, well, I've got to get up there if I want to see what's at the top of that temple. If I want to get into that temple, I've got to go all the way up these. And your mind is grabbed by the bottom of the stairs and the top of the stairs. You see what I mean? Your mind is grabbed by that. It's held by that. And and you push on, maybe, and you decide whether you will push on or not. And sometimes and go, ooh, I'm not going up those. No way, I'm not doing that. I don't know what's at the top of that, but it's it's not worth the climb for me. I can't do that. That's okay. But that's okay, and that's natural. But that's being grabbed by the start and the finish, In actual fact, what we have to do is just climb the stairs and forget about where we start and for where we'll finish. Just keep on going up the stairs. Be interested in going up the stairs, up the 10,000 stairs, maybe. 10,000 here doesn't represent a real number. It represents an idea. It represents your effort, your shugyo. This is the 10,000 times you step forward, the 10,000 times that you practice with the pen, the 10,000 times that you practice with the bokto, or drink the tea, make the tea, the 10,000 times you sit on the cushion. Not because, you will say, after 5,000 times I'm halfway there. Forget about that. Hopefully by 5,000 times you've forgotten about that anyway. But it's not a real number. It's not a real, you don't count 5,000 times and say I'm halfway there. I had a fellow one day say to me, I said to him, you've got to practice 10,000 times before you could say you know about the Japanese sword. And the fellow said, well, I think I'm halfway there because I've done about 5,000 now. No. There's, you have to forget about beginning and ending. Yeah. This is the work you never finish. There's never enough times that you do repetitions of the Bhakta. There's never enough times that you sit on your zafuton and do zazen. There's never enough times. This is the great unfinishable work of your life. Your life is an unfinishable work. That's what we mean by 10,000 times. An unfinishable work. And that's the point. Whereas Kensho is not a destination. It's kind of a beginning, but it's not that first step either. We don't want to get your mind stuck on that first step, or you'll never go up the rest. And you don't want to get caught on the last step either, or it may seem too distant for you. Yeah. You have to sit and walk and live your life without thinking about what is the goal, the reward, the feedback here. That's a problem for you if you do that. Then you will count all those stairs, and that's a very long day. That's a very, very long, I've been at times, going upstairs in Japan in the summer, and that's a very, very long trip if you start, if you let your mind count the stairs or something like that, how many more have I got to go to reach the top? How many have I left behind me? It's a very, very, that just makes a very, very long, hot day become even more long and hot. Yeah? Your life is like that too. If you count the steps in the heat of summer, you will make those steps so much longer, which is counter to what you're trying to do. No. Yeah. Yeah. 10,000 steps. So, if you like the video, please hit that button and subscribe. If you would like to support us, please go to the information on the video and consider donating, etc. And thank you very much for watching.